Hi everyone, here's a sneak peek into Dashbe. There's a lot of features, so I'm gonna zoom right through. I may not even show some, but here's the dashboard where you can see your entire merchant, sales overview, how your store is doing, and where you sell your products. You have this section, the customer section, where you see information, where you have information about all your users. You can kind of see their behavior, all their payments. You can look at their addresses, credit card informations. You can see all of their orders, get into the deeper into the details, edit their information, all sorts of things. You can see this global view on, to see if multiple users are using the same credit card. See the global transaction payments and so on. You have the order management section, where you can omni-channel experience, where you can see all of your orders. Here you can do refunds, returns. You come in here to fulfill your orders, select shipping carriers, perform exchanges, returns, and so on. You kind of just follow through this. If after an exchange the customer owes you more money, you send them an invoice. You can initiate invoices that they have to pay and so on, and kind of follow through that order management process from top to bottom. In the invoicing section, you're able to create new invoices. You're essentially able to see all of the information, set up reminders for the invoices, and so on. In the channel section, you have integrations with all sorts of drop shipping, e-commerce platforms, and payment platforms. So you have full control of your, the payment systems that you use, so you're not really stuck to any of them, right? In the drop shipping section, you have instantly access to millions of products, where you can just come in and add them to your import list. In the import list, you'll come in here and edit your product information, edit your media, pricing information for all your variations, or set up pricing rules that apply to your entire import list. And here you can also set up smart collections. This is where the AI agents take over. You can come in here and they essentially act as your buyer. You can come in here, set up a category, set up the criteria for this collection, and the AI will take care of actually selecting products from the dropshipper automatically and moving them to your store and syncing them to your store. So let's say you want to sell dog toys, and you're never gonna have to see dog toys again. You just set up your smart collection, and AI takes care of selecting the products and then generating and creating content for these products, and even doing your marketing. There's this sales feed section, which is basically where you set up your sales feeds, where AI actually does runs the sales of your items. So for example, here you set up a sales feed of you can add multiple products into your sales feed, and then you can edit the information, the product information, and you can edit or auto generate product chatter, meaning that you have different AIs essentially communicate to the customer of what the customer, all sorts of features about the product, tell the customer how great the product is, and so on. So then you have in this feed is actually set up in a schedule, so you don't have to kind of continuously do it. You can set it up for a year and repeat it the same cycle the next year. The same with a storefront. Storefront is you're setting up your mobile app. This is where you essentially create a mobile app experience. You set up a pay. This is where you control your initial homepage of what your users see on the homepage in what's holiday, or you control where the storefront appears, and you have the schedule. So you basically in here you can drag and drop a storefront, like, and kind of customize what your storefront looks like for your customers. Uh, so this is, you can set up all sorts of different widgets, and essentially uh, so this is kind of the experience where you're setting up this online, this storefront in time on a schedule, so so you can set it up for like a year ahead and never have to worry about this again. Then you have the AI creator. This is a work in progress, but essentially in the AI creator, you're able to generate your photo content, video content for your products. Come in here and essentially put your products in the scene magic, set up, put your product in a specific location, put a product on a specific model, and essentially generate videos of models holding your product. You have the AI, image generator, video generator, and so on. This actually is supposed to work, but it's just in my development environment right now. It's not fully set up. You have the inventory management, where you can set up transfers, shipping events, essentially keep track of your shipments and so on, and essentially transfer between different locations. I'm not going to go into the subscriptions, promotions. You have the product catalog, where you're able to come in here and set up your products. You set up your, in the product catalog, you're able to essentially edit your product information top to bottom, change your media, and so on. So then you have the labels, categories. Categories is your like store categories. Collections is a place where you set up smart collections. You can set up a collection of products that basically and call it and then apply all sorts of different events or sales events, or different essentially events, do stuff to that particular set of products, to that particular collection. That's kind of it in a nutshell. At the end of the day, you also have within Dashbe, we have all these different control panel sections for the store owner, where they can set up the territories that they operate in. They essentially have shipping and delivery profiles they can create because they're able to actually manage multiple stores. And here I'm just managing this one, but you can see like a list of your stores here. And essentially you can at Dashbe you can create any number of stores, and this is more like application settings, more essentially for doing some low-level integrations, and modifying some of these application settings. You can set up your access groups and policies and members, so you can have multiple users managing your stores. So in large operations, you don't want certain users have access to certain sections, and this is where you can control that information. You can set up your admins or assistants and essentially control that activity. You can see all of the activity of what your internal users like admins do, and so on. So this is kind of it, like a sneak peek into Dashbe. There's the mobile application as well,